what's up, YouTube? Wow, this is always so funny to start. Alright, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. I am Tony Ashford, aka Fry Lifts. Got something special for you this week. This time we're in Germany, actually in Kaiserslautern, Germany, I think is how you pronounce it. Just here for the week. Got a work trip to knock out, so we'll knock out some work-related tasks, but, you know, of course, I'm gonna hit the gym. So I'll take you along for that. Actually about to hit the gym in probably like 30 minutes. I'm waiting for Bose to finish with his nap. He had to drive the whole way because the rental we got is a manual, and you know, your boy don't know how to drive that. So he's a trooper, made the whole trip. There's two different gyms that I've been looking up. So we're gonna see which one allows me to lift heavy and drop heavy weights in there. So we're gonna go to one of them today, maybe both if I get kicked out the first one for some reason. There's always a challenge when you're an Olympic weightlifter and trying to figure out if the gym's gonna let you drop weights in there or not. Before we get to that, I'm gonna show you what's in my gym bag. I guess I'll start with the bag itself. I actually don't like this bag. It's just one that, this is kind of like your basic travel bag. I don't really like this bag though because I have to pretty much pack everything from the top. I normally use a Nike, I think it's like the Nike utility gym bag or something. But I left it back in the States. I just didn't have space to pack it, so I ended up just buying this one out here. And it's getting the job done, but I like the bag I have at home because it's a backpack still, but it opens wide. So everything's laying right there and I can just take it out rather than having to stuff everything on top of each other. But first and foremost of items that I have in my bag, got the tier lifters. You see those? A very nice shoe. I like these a lot. I used to lift in the R4s. The only difference I see, really like the toe box, but the heel height is a bit different on these. It doesn't necessarily mess up my lifts, or I don't miss because of it. But I've noticed in my starting position, I do have to reinforce staying back in my heels in my lifts. If I don't, I kind of end up coming up off my heels as I'm standing up my lift sometimes. So that's one thing to look out for. For straps, I use a pair of Onyx straps. Still holding up. I've had these for a couple of years actually. I think I need to get some of that Onyx oil though, because it's been a couple of years of sweat and just, I don't know, using them in all types of conditions. I normally only use these for pools though, especially if there's high volume pools or just heavyweight. Like if we are going over 100% or something like that, then I normally use my straps. The next item we have are some knee wraps. I've never tried sleeves, so I can't really give you a opinion on that, but I do like the wraps, especially for being able to adjust how tightly I put them on. Can't remember the brand. These were a pair that back when I first joined Bear and we were back in the garage. I think we had front squat 8s. If Eli or Cody watches these, then you remember those days of the 8 rep max front squats. And I remember one day B, we just had a couple of pairs of these and just told me to try them out, so had them ever since. Next item is probably my favorite. Brooklyn Lifting Co. belt, custom made. That has the Bear logo on it with burn the ships. Can you see that? Yeah. I think it's only like the second belt I've ever had and like favorite one, especially because it's a bit thinner. The normal like the 2-pood belts that are a bit wider, this, I don't know, they kind of, I feel like they get in the way on my cleans, and this one is the perfect width. I feel flexible and supported at the same time. It's the best fit. Steph is actually sending me a chalk bag pretty soon. That should be here in a couple weeks, so we'll have something else, Brooklyn Lifting Co. as well. And speaking of chalk, I almost don't even want to show you this bag because I just said she's sending me another one, so this is a basic bag. One hack though that is pretty cool if you use a bag like this, as I'm getting chalk everywhere, is I keep a tennis ball in mine, like that. That just helps with spreading the chalk on my hands as I'm lifting and not having to always put my whole hand in there and get more chalk than what I need. So yeah, if you use a bag like this, definitely use a tennis bag or tennis ball. Next up, so probably won't be able to use them here since I'm in Germany and I'm going to a normal gym. They'll probably have kilogram weights, so I won't use these, but 2.5 change plates. I'm telling you, especially if you're in America and you're lifting in pounds, these, having your own pair of these in your bag saves the day every time. Because some gyms don't have them or they don't have enough pairs. So you end up having to wait until somebody else finishes theirs, and you might have to take a bigger or smaller dump than what you wanted to, and you know, it might kind of mess up your programmer for the day. So I don't know. Having these is a lifesaver. Another handy thing is I just got these Rogue clips. Had these for a while as well. Yeah, I always like bringing my own clips just because since I'm dropping weights from overhead, it's always important to have clips that aren't going to come off as you drop the weights a lot. So I like using these ones. They've always stayed on pretty tight, and I don't have to rely on whatever the gym has when I go. We'll get into some of my kind of like warm-up things. So it's got this hip band right here. It's a pretty light one. I don't know if it has the resistance on it, but yeah, it's just a band I got off of Amazon, yellow band. Use this to warm up my hips, and just kind of warm up my squat as well. Then we got this normal resistance band. Another kind of lightweight. I think it's like one step up from the lighter one that you normally can buy. I use these for my shoulders. Also warm my hips with them. Just various movements as I'm warming up, but it always helps to use this. Then my last piece of warm-up gear. This is a lacrosse ball. Definitely use it on my lats and just rolling out certain knots that I can't get to with a foam roller sometimes, or if I don't have a foam roller. And the last two items. So, proper gym etiquette for y'all that use chalk. Get you a bar scraper. I got this off of Amazon. It wasn't expensive at all. But always take the chalk out the bar when you finish. I can't stress that enough. That's something I learned, like I said, from being back with Bear when we first started out. But this is proper gym etiquette. I feel like if you are using chalk and you just leave it in the bar and walk away, like, man, clean that bar off. Nobody wants to use your old used up chalk and all stuff that comes off your hands. Like, clean it up, man. And speaking of hands, this is the last item that's in my gym bag is, I don't normally use this cream. I normally use a different kind that I get in the States, but I haven't been able to find it here. But this is an In Good Hands cream. It just kind of keeps my hands from tearing up so much. I'm actually about to put some on right now before we hit the gym. I think sometimes it's lifting outside, moisture in the air, whatever. I don't know. I notice my hands tear up more when I have to lift outside, like I currently do back in Forest Hills barbell. So using this is kind of rejuvenating my hands a little bit, keep them from looking so rough all the time. But yeah, that's everything in my bag. I'll show you one more thing. This is the pre-workout that I've been taking. I'll show you the supplements I brought with me and what I've been using in another video, maybe another part of this video. But this pre-workout that I just tried for the first time last Big Friday, which was the best Big Friday I've had in a while. So if you haven't seen vlog 3, go check that out. It's the My Pro pre-workout from My Protein. See that? So normally I do not take pre-workout with caffeine. I normally always take pre-workout without the caffeine. Just due to sometimes of the day, the time of the day that I'm working out, especially when I'm back in the States. Normally it's at the end of the day, so I just don't want to take more caffeine and end up not going to sleep. And other than that, is just, I don't always need that jittery or super hyped up feeling to lift. I don't want to say need it, but like it on Fridays when I'm about to go heavy. But on just a normal day of training, I normally don't like that feeling. But this one only has 150 milligrams of caffeine. And I noticed when I took it, I did not feel so jittery or hyped up. I felt energized and I felt focused, which is normally what I like. And this is not paid. Obviously, for my subscribers or anything, I don't have any sponsorships yet. So, but hey, My Protein, if you are seeing this good product, you holla at your boy in the DMs or something if you're trying to collab with your boy or something. But yeah, so I'm going to prepare this and pack everything back up and then see if Bo's is ready to hit the gym, or at least drop me off at the gym. I don't know if he's lifting or not. So I'll see you at the gym.
But the wolf on the hill. But look, the wolf on the hill, right, is not as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill.
That's true.
See?
He's not as hungry, but
Not
when
as
he wants the
hungry.
food, it's there.
Alright, so we are at Athletic Club in Kaiserslautern, Germany. Got lucky on my first try for a gym. Took a while to warm up, and I'm already at my working set for snatches. Got to work between about 85 and 92 kilos. We're finally able to lift in kilos, so let's have some fun and enjoy it while we can. honestly, that's a pretty good day. No miss Monday. After waking up at 3, driving 11 hours to Germany, and working out, eating McDonald's all day. It's a pretty damn good day. The overhead squats were a little, they could be better, but hey, you know what it is. Like I said, if all those factors in play, I'll take that. I ain't missing any, so it's all good. We're gonna move on to the clean and jerk stuff. Got I think it's what, dip, clean, dip. I think it's dip, power clean, and then push press or push jerk or something. Moderate weight, 4 sets. So we'll get on with that. Overall, though, Athletic Club or Athletic Factory is a pretty good gym. Give them like 7 out of 10 because they ain't got the change place, but it's all good.